You're hilarious, as Paradois would have said. So how are we doing on this Wednesday, this roasting Wednesday afternoon? So hot. I thought it was going to be cooler today, but it seems hotter. Even though the weather people have said it's like a degree cooler, it just feels hotter. Anyway, what can you do? I'll tell you what I can do. I'm getting solar. Anyway, this is the next edition of the Kettlesmith Brewery IPA and Ale reviews. This is the next one up in strength, 5.4 ABV. Oh, can I get a like and a follow? Or a like and subscribe, depending on what platform you're watching this on. And Smokey is asking for that as well. Actually, or incidentally, the other day I said, can people follow me on Instagram on Chris Stubbs in the Club? That was wrong. That isn't the Instagram page. It's called, I think it's called Chris's IPA Reviews. I'm going to put the description or the link for my Instagram in all the socials that I use for these. That isn't the Instagram. And then if you can follow me on there, that would be great. Yeah, follow me and like the page, like the videos. That'd be fantastic. Anyway, this one is Timeline. And I now understand what they're doing about these pictures. They all have a little thing. It's like their thing. You know what I mean? So let's read the can a moment. This is obtained from their brewery down the road, by the way, in Bradford and Avon. Kettlesmith, quietly distinctive beers. At Kettlesmith, our mission is to craft beers that are familiar yet new, accessible yet full of character, quietly distinctive beers that don't need to shout for attention. Find your bearings, a hop-driven, elegant IPA that allows the malt to share the limelight. Explore how American and English hops join hands for the herbal, berry, and citrus flavors. Brewed for food, close pals with fried fish, Mexican dishes, bitter salad leaves, and cheeses with bite. Now, I've said before, I don't like the bit where they say about what food goes with it, because I'm going to choose what food I eat with the drink. No, I don't even do that with wine, and wine's been doing that for years. I am not going to eat anything. I've eaten my lunch. I'm going to wait until, well, for another couple of hours anyway, before I have something else to eat. I'm not going to choose what I'm eating because of the drink I'm drinking. It also has a diagram, which it only has on certain cans, which tells you whether it's malty, bitter, hoppy, fruity, roast, or spicy. So I'll show you that there, look. Let me put my glasses down so I can see. Do you get me? Anyway, anything else on the can I need to be aware of? I know. Nope, that's it. Right. Let's crack her open and get a smell, shall we? Okay. A lot of condensation. Oh, smells nice. I do like that. Don't whop me. Yeah, I do like that. It's a nice IPA smell. Again, doesn't smell overly strong, but it's not as mild as the ones I was smelling the last couple of days. It actually smells really nice. And it does smell a bit citrusy. Did it say citrus on there? Yeah, citrus flavors. That's a refreshing change. I'm actually getting the smell of what they say on the can. Not particularly Kettlesmith, but all IPA brewers. They always say, oh yeah, it smells of this, it smells of that, you get a taste of this. You really don't. But this does smell citrusy. So let's have a look at it. And we can have a smell in the glass as well. Okay. Looks a bit more goldeny orange in real life rather than on the camera. Looks quite brown on the camera to me. But looks nice. I can smell it already. Smells nice. Got a little head. Love a little head. Oh, yeah, it does smell nice. Okay, but is it going to taste as good? please. I wonder if they do a hazy IPA. That'd be nice. If not, because I know they've got a couple that are out of stock, and I've got 2 more in the fridge that I haven't touched yet, which are 7 and 8 ABV-ish, I think. But yeah, that'd be nice. Maybe that'll be something I can mention to them. Can you do a hazy IPA, please? Just for me. Okay, let's go in for a taste. Cheers, bottoms up. Okay, what I do is I give it a few minutes. Well, a few minutes. I give it about a minute just to settle in the mouth, on the tongue, just to let the flavors sort of like settle in. It's definitely got that hoppiness at the end. Well, yeah, hoppy, bitter, the aftertaste sort of thing. Bugger off fly. Says fruity. Yeah, it's got a little bit of fruitiness to it. More in the smell rather than the taste. Let's go in again. Okay. Yeah, this is nice. The only thing that doesn't concern me, the only thing that puts me off slightly is the amount of hoppiness. The aftertaste is quite a lot. Some people like that. I prefer it to dissipate over time, which is why I gave it a little while, have some more drinks, and then it fades away. This hangs around. It's not bad, it's not nasty. It's just my preference, my personal preference. It does taste nice. What? Yeah, I'm trying to get some citrusy tastes. It might be a placebo because I'm looking for the citrusy tropical taste. Maybe it is there a little bit, or maybe I'm just thinking it is. Am I thinking, or am I just thinking I'm thinking? Yeah, okay. I quite like this actually. Yeah, okay. Let's go with some scoring. It's just before I do that, the actual general taste is an IPA taste, very hoppy, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of tropicalness. It's difficult to explain to someone what the taste of something is without just saying like it's sweet, it's sour, it's bitter, it's blah, 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 blah. It's almost like, dude. I was just trying to think of an analogy. But I think there's a flaw in my analogy, so I'm not going to say it. Anyway, Jesus. Very burpy, which I like. Okay. So I give it a 1 to 5 on smell. So with this one, or scent, see it's changed in there now. But I still like the smell. I'm going to give the smell a 4. 4 out of 5. Taste. It's going to get a 4. It's going to get a 4 for taste. Aftertaste hoppiness, the bitterness, the bit that coats your mouth. Is it still as much there when I drink it? It is. Which again, like I said, it's not a personal preference of mine. I'm going to give it a 2.5 for that because I find it's a little bit distracting from the taste and the enjoyment of the drink. That's my personal preference. And that's the problem with reviews. Can't speak. I've only had like nearly a can. My review could be completely different to your review. So this is just based on my personal opinion. But what I was finding is that you get some real shit IPAs. You get some really good ones. So I want people to get an idea of what the really shit ones are as far as I'm concerned. And then if they're good upwards, good, brilliant, beautiful, lovely, then people can make their own decision on that. But if they're really bad, I will call it out. This isn't bad. Now, I also can give it a bonus 1, 2, or 3 points for the design of the can. Now, because I now get their idea behind these symbols, whereas that does look like I guess that's a timeline sort of thing. Yeah, it is quite interesting. I wouldn't say it's boring. I wouldn't say it's like really, really cool can. So I'm going to give this a 2 out of 3. So, for a 12.5. 12.5 out of a possible 18. Which is pretty good. Pretty good. Anything really above sort of, well, it depends on the can design, doesn't it? You can have a really good can design and get 3 points for it. But if the actual beer is shit, it drops down the points. So maybe I need to change my scoring system. I need to have a think about that. But 12.5 out of 18 is better than the one from yesterday. I wouldn't say it was as good as the Fault. Was it Fault Line? I think I might have preferred that one more by the looks of it. But it's still a good IPA. I do like it. Looking forward to seeing what the other ones are like now because they're more of the strength I like. So it should be good. Okay, links. The links will be, if I point out this bit here. Got that? You can pause it if not. The Iron Breath and Naven just down the road for me, but obviously you might not live around here, so you might have to go online and buy them. But yeah, if you do pop down there, nice guys and girl. And yeah, you can have a drink down there. They have regular nights on. And they've also got one in Corsham now, I believe. A Kettlesmith Corsham, which is about 20 minutes up the road. So yeah, if you can get onto one of those, great. Follow them on Instagram. In fact, when I do put these on my socials, I will have the link, or I will be following them anyway, so you can actually find them through that particular review anyway. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to finish this off, and then I think I'm gonna make some chocolates. Yeah, we'll see. I've got a bit of time to play with. It's too hot to go outside as far as I'm concerned. I've got a bit of housework to do. So in the meantime, take it steady. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful sunny weather, even though it's not supposed to be this sunny in spring. I get it. It's not natural. It's not normal. It's climate change, human-induced climate change. And don't tell me it's not, because it is. But this isn't the page for that. I'm not virtue signaling. And I'm just trying to enjoy an IPA and let you know about it. So in the meantime, take it steady. Peace.